I'd like to thank my audience for coming today. Distracted driving kills. Texting while driving is the most alarming distraction of all because it involves manual, visual, and cognitive distractions simultaneously. Taylor was making a late-night 4-hour drive from Utah State University to visit her parents in Caldwell, Idaho. She passed the time along I-84 by messaging a pal on Facebook about the Denver Broncos football team. Seconds later, as Taylor was driving more than 80 miles per hour, she slammed into a tanker truck that was slowly creeping up a hill at 15 miles per hour. She died instantly. Let's do something to help save these lives that are needlessly taken every day. I know we cannot prevent every dangerous encounter on the road, but I would like to ask you to listen with an open mind and realize the fight to stop texting and driving begins with you. Become informed, be active, and take the pledge. Texting while driving is a growing trend and a national epidemic. Unfortunately, drivers assume every day they can handle texting and driving and remain safe. This assumption is quickly becoming one of the country's top killers. The National Highway Transportation Safety Administration reports you are 23 more times likely to text or to crash if you text while driving. In 2010 alone, 3,000 people were killed in distracted driving. According to textinganddravingsafety.com, 1.6 million accidents a year. Those accidents have resulted in 330,000 injuries and 11 teen deaths every day. They also stated for every 6 seconds of drive time, a driver who is sending or receiving a text message spends 4.6 out of those 6 seconds with their eyes off the road. This is why texting is becoming public enemy number 1 on the nation's roads. Each year, 21% of fatal car crashes involving teenagers between the ages of 16 and 19 were the result of cell phone usage. In conclusion, evidence also shows that this result is expected to grow as much as 4% every year. Help protect the younger generation. I urge you to learn your state laws. Oklahoma state laws consist of handheld ban for drivers with a learner's permit or intermediate license, ban on all cell phone use, handheld and hands-free, ban on texting for bus drivers, ban on texting for drivers with a learner's permit or intermediate license. Oklahoma's laws are all primary laws. A primary law means that an officer can ticket the driver for an offense without any other traffic violation. A secondary law means that an officer can only issue a ticket if a driver has been pulled over for another violation, such as speeding or failure to stop, use blinker. Now that you are informed and aware of the problem, take action. How will you contribute in stopping this fatal epidemic taking the lives of our youth every day? Take control of your cell phone. Do not let it control you. You are the only one who decides when and if you send or read a text message. Put your phone in a safe place out of reach where you'll not even be tempted to look for it, like at the trunk or under your seat. Turn your notifications off. The less you hear your phone, the less tempted you will be to check and respond. Designate a texter. Borrow a thumb from your friend. Take the pledge to protect lives by never talking or texting while driving. Be a good passenger and speak out if the driver in your car is distracted. Encourage your friends and family to drive phone-free. Remember the accident I mentioned at the start of my speech? Taylor proved in her last minutes of life she knew right from wrong, but still committed that fatal mistake. In her final minutes, she posts, "I can't discuss this now. Driving and Facebooking is not safe. Ha ha." This is a true story, guys. She was messaging every 90 seconds, driving over 80 miles per hour. I would like for everyone to take out their cell phone. read the last message that was sent or received. Would reading or responding to that message from behind the wheel be worth the risk of a car accident or losing your life or risking someone else's life? Now look to the left of you. Everyone look to the left. Everyone look to the right. Imagine if you were the one that sent that fatal text to the person beside you. I urge you to take the pledge. I printed off some forms. You guys can make copies if you'd like. I just urge you to sign them and inform your friends and family. It's not worth risking your life. I can make a few more copies. Thank you all for coming today.